Hello everyone, Wolven Fortress here, and welcome back to Aethermancer. I probably should have noticed this much earlier in the series, but my volume, not my volume, my voice for the previous videos has been very quiet. So yeah, I've upped my mic, lowered the volume of the game a little. Hopefully, what did I say we were doing this time? We'll see what happens. I believe we're still using Jotun. Granted, Truth is a great attacker, but I have not got the Sphinx available. Can't change the selection I've got here either. Oh, I've already got a tank and a shield. I think we'll take Amit and Nat. We'll definitely change him if something better. Who is this? It's a knight, okay. Truly a beautiful pilgrimage path. Syriax, how many monsterkin do you reckon walked here before us? I can't say for sure, but it must have been thousands. Why am I using the same voice? I can't say for sure, but it must have been thousands. From all over Terstai. Huh, it feels nice to finally do the same. Given different circumstances, I might have done this sooner. You know, before it's been scattered all about. What equipment can we get then? Minion damage +1. Oh. First Aether generated into Wild Aether, that's not bad. Oh. That seems, counterproductive for an ability. Most we're going to be doing. Seeing this is all we can do with. Oh, you just copied our ability, didn't you? Oh, how dare you. Copying that, that's not going to do much for you now. Please don't do that. Not a nice one. so I feel like choosing Amit was definitely a bad choice here. I'm going to rectify that. Buddy, the poison hits the field. I don't want you to do that. It's not a nice thing for you to do. That one's a good one. We use clone summoning, everyone still be getting rid of animals as soon as we can. We've got no offensive capabilities. Number one is a complete, you know, not offensive. Not to be rude, but I was completely I was completely using him. He is not useful in any way, shape, or form. Well, actually, it's just not like a machine. I can, Bow shield, crystal slime. Shield up. I want to find things. It's probably a bad idea having the shield, but I want to find things. I think we can find things on the next one. I think I'm just going to try and find things every time things are just very killer. That will work well enough. but that is cool. Still have the box now. But for now, he's unfortunately what I've got. Best he's got is regeneration, which I guess is a thing, but it's also not. There's a lot of poison stacks. Should I? Right now. Thing. That's a useful aura. Quirk defense would be useful, but that's also only for himself though. And that's makes it less useful. Also, there's a cat burger there. Want to try and get as many of him as we can. Hey, hang on. It's an annoyingly big amount of healing. That one's not a bad one. Yeah. Then you... I guess you can have that, but that's... You're not a tank. You're not my tank anyway, not this time round. I've essentially got 3 different tanks here. I need to at least knock one into a healer, and then I can build a third king into an attacker. And Dragora's a healer. That might work. I haven't tried you and you're supposed to be a healer, so... I'll have what you do. No regeneration. I have a feeling that I've got 3 people with shield, so I guess we'll have to see how that works out. Consume more equipment deck to apply for to each target. Okay, well, we'll have to see how it goes. healed up. I guess. Flanked strike is what theory would burn. Should have anticipated that. I was gonna say in theory the burn should finish him off, but no, it won't. Actually get extra burn. Do they all just get Corruption Cleanse +1 when they get to full awareness? It's not a bad thing, I guess. It'll definitely make some of the runs a bit easier. That's the way forward. What is there? I know what it is. Can anyone use it? We'll have Circuit take it. What does Force do again? Turns each hit to critical. Applies Age to self. Do you even have Age buffs? I mean, for Age to work, you actually do sort of... Oh, it's Age plus shield, I see. Well, it won't do much for me right now to get it. So... do I want this one maybe? Yeah, because that's specific force. We've got shielding from Jotun's ability. So he'll focus a little bit on his individual talents. Which in this case is force. I need more. I think I'm mostly just going to have your two use when they're gone, unless a better one comes along. try and decide if I'm going to run with the chef dude. I can't remember the name of him actually. Why not asking them to add something? Usually doing it when it happens. Damage +2. I mean, that's probably worth one. In my opinion, I think that's probably better too, but that's probably worth one. Well, we're focusing on shielding, so might as well. Go visit the merchant, because somehow we have 88 coins. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, okay. Take the antidote flask too. Then put one more in. Okay. That would be useful. Yeah, I'll go that. Fight the warden, it would seem. Wait, what? This tent appears to be rather new, which means there are people actually living in the void, and they call me mad. He doesn't seem to be able to launch preemptive onto me. Of course, I imagine if I accidentally walk into him, he would have a very good chance to launch preemptive. But beyond that, do that one because it applies to the I'm just going to continue building up our Aether amount. Like staggered itself. I'll do that anyway. A bunch of my damage here seems to be from debuffs, I guess. He's taking a fair bit of damage. Burn debuff is pretty useful. I think I'm gonna do this one. They're a little injured. That applies very well. Oh, I wonder what it'd be like to have a team of only bomb monsters. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. I'll end up trying it eventually, I just don't know when. I mean, I already promised that I'm getting the shifted monsters this time round. And I'll still go up and down. Oh. Really? Yep, really? And retaliate. I think he's still going to end up killing himself here. I'm not gonna lie. We're just applying debuff. He's just killing himself on it. Yeah. We're going to do this one. Let's see what we can get then. Applies cooking. Ooh, 1 times 20. Every regeneration stack. Not a bad one. No, this monster season applies. When's it trigger then? When would it trigger then? I'm not understanding that one. If it explained when it would trigger, then it'd make more sense, I guess. I'm just not noticing it, a very obvious explanation, which is very likely. Well, not likely, but definitely possible. Go random NPC. Who got the cook? The cook. Oh. Cook, hi. Would you be a dear and let me extract some of Circuit's poison? Why? What would you need it for? You know, enhancing my meals. What else for? You want to add poison to your meals? It's standard practice, really. At least for a head chef like me. But wouldn't that, you know, kill the customer? I'm not serving it raw, silly. No, no, no. It's pre-cooked with vinegar, essentially neutralizing its poisonous effects while immeasurably enhancing the vinegar's taste. Oh, in that case, you can go on ahead. Wonderful. This will only take a second. Now that that's out of the way, let's give it something to munch on in return. Well, I guess you're the one who kinda needs the XP here. Ooh. Oh. Only just fully processed what it said. Applies an additional stack. Well, that would go well with Mudfist, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that's sort of fine. Oh, wait, hang on, let's back up. I didn't want to jump off there. We can find a good mine. Well, not fight the good one. You guys know it. Attack the good one. The amount of damage we deal is definitely very low. Most of my damage hit will come from stacking poison on enemies, won't it? Do that. Plus 3 poison. Shouldn't have let them live for so long. Because now they go back up. Not that easy. That much. Long left, yeah. Every regeneration pack, it doesn't actually get rid of regeneration. doesn't specify it. It doesn't say why, so in theory every single generation that I have overall should affect it. What? Idea. Okay. Can't try it out apparently with one too short. I'm gonna power it up here. Definitely need to get better at these I need more Aether generation. That 41 damage. Okay, hang on. What does King the Bat do 41 damage when he had no debuff? Ah. I see. Oh, it's got enough to do it. 48 down at 70. Nothing on him. See if it does generation stack. It doesn't. Powers up based on regeneration stacks, but it doesn't remove any. So in theory, if I just have him constantly doing that one thing, and then eventually when he has enough... That might be useful. Basic attack, one additional fire. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that's actually... I'm not gonna say that. I mean, Salve is very useful overall. The only item I know is just reduce corruption on a frequent basis. But, you know, I guess that's just, I didn't have enough buff on it to make it worthwhile. And I should be able to do that and that. Do that. Maybe you think you are doing that. theory, if he gets hit, he block the attack. Maybe he should only last one. Oh no, last for one turn. That'll be useful for buffing up damage wise. Once we can get it going, quite a bit. That dealt exactly 20 on, but that should have dealt more. The fact go this one. And then we shall... Ooh, free action. We'll go fire chain actually. That's a free action as well, so it's quite enough. Yeah, I've gone close enough to ping that up on the map so I can teleport back to it. Dang it. 66. But that's probably because it breaks the poise on him. Oh. We have force on. I'll explain it as well. You're currently... I think what I need is guaranteed fire Aether generation for Storm of Wind. I can get that per turn, like more guaranteed fire Aether. He can do Fire Charm and Invigorate, both of which will stack up the generation. And then after say 2 or 3 turns that he'd have what? Full regeneration per turn, minus the use of 3 turns. He'd have 9 stacks of regeneration, which the amount of points that would waste would be quite a lot. Enough to get that. I do lucky enough. So it's not based on anything else to get on there. That's the use of it. Wait, that applied to Quake? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's 8 damage. Yeah, I wouldn't do this just in case, but it should frankly just flat out be fine. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't have intentions of making it happen. If I had... No, I can't do that one. Health being reduced is not doable. And what I was going to say is, if I had an extra monster applying regeneration stacks, that would be a bunch. It would Storm of Wind would be much quicker. Blood sacrifice? What? This must be Torment's blessing. A desperate attempt by the fortress's final commander to defend the Holy City against Galton's army. Oh wait, it upgrades it? It gains a curse effect. Okay. Well... I could click not now, but I don't know if I should. So... I have no idea how bad the curse effects are going to be. Support reduction. No! If it's only really reduced by 1, that's not an interesting thing though. Burn isn't too bad. And I'll take that. It's a good thing I put it on Domovoid because he's the only person who I'm considering to remove the equipment of. Nope. Well, you are hitting everyone with your ability, so fine. Do this for the free as well. Okay. Well. You're effective on the hips. I'll probably be using that one. So how do you do that then? Burn damage +1. Well, that might be useful. We'll go for that. That's pretty useful. Belt. No. Skill revolve. I guess I can just stock up for now. I haven't really got a specific reason to this one, but you know, why not? Apparently go to shielding that's gotten so advanced that it retains full shield at the end of the turn now. I want to go well for him on the recoil. Both Grimoire and the can't remember the name, the one that's literally kind of removed. They both destroyed part of Jotun's shield, so they'll both take a bit of damage for it. No? No, okay, apparently not. Getting rid of you would be very useful. You having 2 times is not flexible. We might end up dying, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect... Okay... I'm expecting to potentially turn out like that. That's a lot of damage. And a lot of fun. Advantage was just cleansed a little bit, but that's not going to help too much, because we've still got another battle. That's a useful one. Generation healing +2. It counters the other one, so I guess I'll grab it. Wait, what? Portraits? What? Give me a moment, I'll see if I can. And none of them willing to come up here to let me, no, I'm gonna skip that. I'm going to also eventually try and figure out since when the portraits became a thing. Because I've not noticed that. Boots, epic. Generation chance is pretty decent. Come on then. Oh, not here. Actually, might not be too bad. I don't know offhand. We'll have to see. And we don't really have separate attacks. Yeah, in theory, we should also be capable of avoiding an attack. Therefore, him not attacking. Because he should have a shield ability. More shield, so that adds poison. Yeah, we're stacking up a lot of poison. Maybe it'll work well. So he's already staggered. Is it? Going much better than I could have predicted it to. Fire fire? Now we can also do this one on top. My main problem here is we're using virtually all of our things every turn. Virtually all of our Aether. You know, sometimes we are using all of it. Applying burn to him would definitely help a bit. barely actually dealt any damage to them, mostly just been from the poison. I might have two attacks that I didn't even realise. I had no reason to suspect that poison was a powerful thing, but apparently it just has. Okay, apparently the longer a battle goes on, the more we're going to poison people. We're level 1 monsters, okay. Okay. So I want to grab a buff that will just expedite that. Maybe 2. That poison is working very well for us right now. Ooh, no, but... Oh, it's very tempting. Wait, no. That one applies extra debuff, I can't do that one. You already have extra generation on there, so... I didn't realise the skull was playing into the moves that we were doing. Wait, 25 chance. Better chance? Better chance. Ooh. Do I really need this valve? Increases shielding. I don't really need an increase in shielding though, do I? Although, if I get rid of it, and it plays such a massive part in what we do. Is there not a way to refresh your shop? Is that not a purchasable thing? Might be. Who knows? I accidentally bought an artifact. What did I buy again? That one's fine. That one's extra Aether. What happened to the knight? See if he has anything good for us. Where did he go? Ah! Where? Ah! Syriax, help! What's wrong? I'm under attack. Who's attacking you? I can't see them. Oh. These damn mosquitoes. No. These damn mosquitoes. Blood-sucking demons altogether. If only my armor would protect me from them too. Oh my god, I don't wanna... no. Because if it's not actually anything decent, then... If I end up trading and I end up getting something horrible, and granted epic level wouldn't imply it could be horrible, but it might be, you know. We need the XP. Give it to Circuit. Poison type Maverick. There's no poison type Maverick. Maverick is the might only work for traits, so. Well, oh hi. What's wrong with you there? Okay, apparently we're already mass poisoning. The battle's been started for like a second. Ow. You know, when someone completely blasts away your shield, you have to sort of reconsider how you're playing the game. Because there's no hesitation in what he did either. He completely and utterly destroyed the shield. It just doesn't affect him. I guess it's on him then. Took 48 damage. Not bad. Wonder how much harder Sherlock is going to be on. Oh, right, yes, that. If I go into another one. Well, I'm not doing that. Hey! He didn't deserve that. He did nothing to you. Okay. Actually, might have been one to put burn on you or something. So you just don't hurt him? Why don't you hurt him? It's not like you've got weakness or something. I don't understand why you just can't hurt him. Okay, we'll focus on poisoning him then. Jeez. Please never do that again. I could technically get rid of boiling soup for that. But then, no, because that's our only actual flame attack. I don't want to do that. Okay, well. In theory, one more battle and then both Shojun and Circuit will level up. I was trying to say evolve for a minute, that's a complete wrong, different game. You know. The only reason I can get so far in these is because I focus on defensive stuff, like healing and shield. Granted, this one I'm focusing much more on shield than healing, but I'm usually focusing on healing, which would definitely explain how I can get so far, because if we have constant healing every single battle, removing any non-option, we don't lose anyone in the battle. Quite a bit that we would get. It makes sense. That's why we can get far, because we've got that bolstering us. I know this is just a random thought, but I think that's the way that makes no sense to you probably. Very poison junction. No, well, you're very lucky. The only reason you're not dead is because of that. We're just gonna let poison kill him. I see no way you can survive 26 poison. I need to anticipate the shield disappearing. Oh. Right, it was free from the battle, not more. Armor rare. Well, it's virtually the same thing. one that mostly capitalizes on it. The other will have poison capability. Is that smog? Yes. Okay. Apparently I was wrong. Apparently these guys are capitalized. I highly doubt the devil had this. Mostly because, you know, they probably pretty good. But, what if there was an ability that sucks up all the poison stats and put it on one monster? Like, for example, I've got 5, 7, 3 across the board. What if, for example, Secret had an ability, and a trade, special trade, I don't know, one of them that made all the poison stacks on our side go to him. Of course, though, that would actually be potentially overpowered in some cases. Let's see. So it's best to use up as much of this on her. Yeah, no. I could also see how moving all poison stacks to a specific enemy or ally could be over the top. Because, yeah. For example, the ooze deals poison damage to all enemies based off of So, if you were, for example, to start massively applying poison to the other two, then have Ooze fuck it all up, then pass it, apply it to all the enemies only, and then yeah, that would be over the top. So I guess it's understandable. That's why it wouldn't be at all. I'm now slightly worried for Jotu's health. Any chances of this? Apparently, poison stack something works just as well. You actually take that by, live. I'm hoping you don't. You don't. Yes, you do. That was very lucky then. Defense +1. Oh, that can't hurt. +2 max health for every level it has. That's not a bad one. Poison plus regeneration. I mean, that could be useful, but it's very tricky to sort of successfully pull off, I guess. Whenever one or more allies get shielded. Whenever one or more shielded allies get attacked. Oh, but whenever he receives a shield, so then that combined with even just that would potentially... I'm gonna reroll. Is that just like something you just have and do every turn? Because if it is, it'd be useful. Oh wait, every debuff deals 4 more damage. No. Yes? Oh. I don't know. Oh, that's a great one. That is a great one. What's this? No, whenever poison triggers on an enemy, apply poison to all enemies. Obviously, if you have multiple enemies that are poisoned, it will apply poison multiple times to every enemy. But with the fact that every time we shield, apply poison, there will always be poison flicking about, meaning the enemies will always be poisoned. And then the poison will always stack up because of the poison. Start of your turn, fire Aether, so that we can do the regeneration stuff. The only problem, however, is if it triggers with the enemies too. If they have like buffs that shield against poison. Yeah. Congratulations, my dear Aethermancer. You have finally found me. Excuse me? Suppose you've had tales of me. I don't think so. Sorry. So, I take it you did not brave the void in hoping to rescue me then? No matter, I am Mike Leonard Golden, knower of all things, both the mundane and the arcane. In fact, I have just now fidgeted my curiosity regarding the inner workings of the void. If you don't mind, I will take my leave now, permanently. Somebody's got to regale the fine folk of Pilgrim's Rest with tales of the void, you see. Suppose that path behind you should be safe enough. See, why have you got to, like, ask that if you're a knower of all things? I mean, if you know everything, then why even ask? Wait, what? A bird? Hang on. What is the bird? Did you another one of the Star ones, maybe? Do I even have any earth attacks? I think I do on him, yeah. Yeah, uncaptured. Mina power. Wow. Oh. Let's see. Well, a couple of these enemies are a little annoying. I still want to try and focus on getting that though, I guess. If I whack him a couple of times in theory, we should be able to use the thing on him. As long as we continue using our shield, me... Why is it not... You got dodge? You got dodge, yeah. In theory now though, yeah, here we go. Go. But against a set of enemies like this, any one of them taking poison damage will add poison towards them, and they will all take poison damage if any one of them takes it. Because it will apply poison towards them. So, the strategy on this one is actually very... Then again, don't expect this much strategy from me usually. Usually I just go with what at that moment. And I say don't expect strategy from me. Obviously, I do help if I have strategy or not. Wait a second. Why isn't he guarding? Oh wait, yeah, oh I see. I'm hating how much damage that managed to deal. Oh wait, you're countering that on your goal. I don't know anything about that. So maybe that poison will take care of you actually. Yeah, there you go. What can we get for Domovoy here? I'm not here. I guess Rising Fire might work, but we actually have to put burn on them to begin with, so and we don't really do that much. I'm gonna go with Cosmic Healing, because we at least have regeneration stacks, which will do healing. Please, the next bit is the boss. Blade, common, okay. Equivalent exchange, that'll be doable. Okay, so this is the last battle of the area. Do I want to fight it? Would guarantee a level up for Domovoy after the boss fight. No, I'm gonna visit the mansion. I'm gonna visit the mansion. No, I'll go fight him. I shouldn't run away from any of the fights. Even though it would be very useful to do, I shouldn't be doing. He's gonna use smog, isn't he? Yeah. That's like always a guaranteed first hand for them. I'm only just realising the enemy team has 3 poison. If they do use poison, you know. That's not gonna be great for me. Anyway, it's already 9 stacks with poison on Joe 2. 11, 12 stacks with poison on Joe 2. Okay, now there's obviously ways to work around the poison. It'll only take 1 damage. Yeah. I'm gonna continue constantly shielding. Doesn't matter a whole lot with who we give it. Okay, considering I was trying to run away from that fight, that could have gone much worse. Okay, extra HP. Max health, seeing as yeah, if we weren't to get anything else, we'd have to lose something we already had. Having salve is about to become very pointless. Health plus 10, ooh. I think I'm gonna grab that. Health plus 10. That is going to be a big buff. Show 2. I'd say specifically only for him. Because by playing it right, he will, what's it called? You can have a massive amount of shield by playing it right, and then that will benefit everyone giving health to specific ally, I guess, is the correct way to word it. Not to mention the poison amount is only going to stack up higher. I should probably try and have Number Boy apply as much regeneration as we can. Just for the inevitable point when I have to use this. Life is passive healing. Can't argue. We could, but it's not worth it. Jotun's about to take 2 direct hits. Let's be honest. He's gonna redirect one and then they're all gonna direct. It's sort of fine that he ended up still focusing on poison here. Does it actually spend debuffs? Yes, it does. Okay. I just noticed that it kept going down. I was wondering. Well, you're max on shield. You kind of need. And then we'll have to use this again. 17 regeneration. Not quite big enough to transfer over to say something over there. Well, hey, hang on. You'll read that actually as a summon. Well, at the very least the poisoning sky is working. I did not anticipate using poison on any hero. Not in this round anyway. Maybe like a couple extra bits of damage here and there, but not for like the entirety of their health. Let's bump up the poison amount a bit more. And do this. Generate fire Aether. I'm not even gonna bother attacking him. And granted, that one would be useful at some point. We're just gonna wait and see what happens. He's got 58 poison and will essentially max health. I can't imagine him planning to do that. He just got staggered. Okay, well hang on second thought. Actually, he might use double poison. Because if he's just been staggered, that means this will do a bunch. But if we do this, it's even more regeneration. Since to kill, that's good. How much? 168. Debuff mitigation. That naturally lowers debuff amount, I believe, which would be useful. I don't want to change anything that I've got here. It's all good. Everything we've got is good enough. I'm confident that this team will actually be able to kill Chernobog, even though this is heroic difficulty. More generation. No, I said this team's good, this team is good. Extra shield. Extra ears for no reason. always admired... No, that's Sirius's voice. I always admired Aethermancers, free to roam Terrastai, untethered. Is it possible to break yours? They would never allow it. We will never allow it. That implies much more to the storyline than I ever thought. Because, I mean, if the one deities are tethered to 1,000 health. This kid's gonna die. We're not gonna kill Chernobog. I've decided we're actually going to end up dying. Yeah. I don't even know what to do. Attack, get them. We need shield. I guess we can try poisoning them up, so it doesn't take much. Regeneration would potentially come in handy. Regeneration and then smacking him with that one. End up playing a fight. And we've got no multi-hit stuff, unfortunately. This one. Then we'll get this one done. Stack up Aether for now. When he moves on to the next stage of the battle, that's when we'll do it. Then we'll have allies as well. Oh wait, okay, we'll let you in. Okay, well those were weak. They're weak allies so far, but unfortunately we've got what can we do? Well, this would kill any of them. Okay, well, I need to wait the poison on that. Do this. Do that. No, that is the wrong thing. Fine. Well, wait, why are you back at max health? Why are you back at that health? That health amount is not allowed. You don't even have healing ability. That's what makes it you. I guess if we continue stacking stuff up. You! Fine, take the damage. I even anticipate that you can even get that. Apply more shield. trying to retaliate to show clearly that wants to eventually become possible. But with enough retaliate, everything doesn't want to defend, so eventually he'll be undamageable. That's a long way away. Should guarantee to be dead, hopefully, from the poison. No, can't regenerate. Great. Right, one down. They can't be double again, that's gonna be fine. It's gonna probably go again, that's ready, just because it's going to make sure he does it. Get there. He was gonna happen at some point. I didn't want it to happen quickly, but I knew it was gonna happen at some point. I had so much fun there. Why are you using this on me? Frankly, I don't want you to use that. You've got a fair amount of regeneration. I'm refusing to let you use that. Quite frankly, there's no way I'm letting that fly. That's your punishment. 200 left. Don't do that. Is that a shield of a type? See how I is that very good? Oh, you're gonna have to show me what I think. No, you want more bugs. Ah, he is one bug. Oh, 11 stacks. I can't play 11 stacks. It doesn't really burn. It's fine. It'll be fine. It won't be, but it'll be fine. Despite my original disbelief in it being possible, I think we can actually do that. Don't you take damage, am I dead? Wait, I don't think I'm gonna live this. You that, and then I guess I have to do that. I'm gonna very slowly whittle away at the burning. Why can't we do this? Escape the problem, okay. I mean, you having 41 stacks of burning isn't gonna go great for you either, so about that. In theory, it's probably a wrong in theory here though, but in theory, if I let those two cops stay and die in poison or burn or whatever, Okay, Jotun's not gonna last long. What can I do? Okay, new idea, probably hold one, but let's go with it. Stage 2 is getting rid of the enemy double boy. And then stage 3 is probably fine as Jotun will be dead. We'll have to see. Done a great job defending us thus far. I do not know if we can survive any longer. Although we don't although the distribution stack that was the whole idea of things. Could be effective potentially. We've gotten more or less enough. We're just gonna start spamming the this mud fist. So is it worth taking a turn applying the however many burn stacks that we're going to end up applying with that ability? Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah. If I played it better halfway through, we could have had a chance. Currently, though, we don't. Let's just add this on just for the safe side. Is it going to work? Yes. Okay. It took literally everything we had, but we did it. Alright, do we get anything special for completing Arm Heroic? Mythic. No! Why? Why? I said I'd get shifted monsters. We're not doubling the chance of encounter shifted monsters, because that's a lot of Aether stuff. What's the mythic difficulty about? No, we're gone. We're not doing mythic. No, not anytime soon. That's just not happening, unfortunately. I know some of you probably want to see it. You guys really say, like, go on, do mythic, Wolven, go on, do it. But it's not happening. I'm gonna start the next one with Warden. I'm gonna start it on the normal difficulty if I remember saying it. I'm gonna continue using the normal difficulty for this. Because obviously with the shifted monsters now in play, we have to get an understanding. But actually, now that I think about it, okay, so he is a We'll do that one eventually. It's probably important to have the starter monsters unlocked, because there's only 4 of them, so I see no reason why not. And it's probably important. There's no reason why they'd be there so much. Pilgrim's Rest is looking pretty full up, I'm not gonna lie. Quite a few different people here to sit at the table. Yeah. That'll be it for this episode, everyone. My god, I've done it again. That'll be it for this video, everyone. Not episode. It will never be an episode, no matter how many times I try and say it's an episode. We're not making this a series, even though this is like part 7. Yeah, that'll be it for this video, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next video of Aethermancer. Bye.